Ciao, I'm Paolo Nicolai. I'm 23 years old, I come from Ortona, and I'm part of Italy's first team. For me, the hardest part has been the fact that I started with Matteo Varnier, who's a very experienced player. He'd qualified previously for an Olympics, but couldn't play in it because he'd injured himself. He was the complete experienced player. But when I turned 22 or 23, I found myself being the older player. And that was tough. At the beginning, you can imagine the fragility a 22-year-old guy would show on the court. But I had to be the strong and confident one, driving the team. And that made me grow up quickly. In the last 3 years, I changed so many partners. In 2010, I had a different partner for almost every tournament. I played with both the Ingrosso twins, with Casadei, with Lupo, with Martino. A lot of different partners. But when our coach, Mike Dodd, asked me last year if I was ready to play with Lupino, I had the feeling that we would get on, that the team could work. The best thing about Daniele and I is that we're two very calm people. We don't get tense or anxious during the game. We respect each other as players and as people, and so we both trust each other. We know when to listen to one another, and we know when to fire each other up. And so I think that this feeling is our winning characteristic. I'm still the type of person who admires other players. For example, Rogers and Dalhouser. I see how they behave on and off the court. I want to be like them. I want to be like the Olympic champions. And so I study all their movements, how they warm up, how they live, what they have for breakfast, how they behave with others. Our coach is Brazilian, and he's Ricardo's cousin. And one time we spoke with Ricardo and his team, and they told us, "You've qualified for the games, but when you get there, you'll see that you'll be the hardest team to beat after the big teams." And that's what we want to be, the team that gives other teams the hardest time, the team that everyone respects.